Well, it's February 19th. Dire Gold Prospecting here. Brought the boys down. So, probably not going to be able to hit the honey hole over there because I can't get my 6-year-old over there anywhere to stand. It's a little too deep. So, we're going to do a little test panning. Try to find a spot. I'm going to set them up with part of one of my old wooden drop riffle high bankers. Of course, it's not a high banker anymore. I kind of knocked the back off and turned it into a sluice. We're probably going to test pan around in this gravel bar, and we might go down there to that one, or right here at the beginning of that bend. We might check out a little bit. It's supposed to get up to about 62 degrees today. Good day for some February prospecting. Say good morning to the viewers. You're being bashful, ain't you? Sorry about the lack of footage today. We've been here about an hour and a half, and I'm just now getting the high banker out. I wanted to stay on the same area the boys were in. They decided they wanted to prospect today instead of play around in the rocks. Well, let me rephrase that. I got one prospecting and one mainly going through the tailings pile. But I just took one of the drop riffle sluice box bases I had, opened it up, turned it into a sluice box for them. This thing always did real well with catching the black sand and the gold. And I just took my classifier, sat it up there so they could load it. Oh, water pump died. So I could load it and they could just pour water in over top of it. They were using the bucket, which was a little faster. But we've test panned around. We found a little flood gold over there. I had them set up. You can kind of see where I had it dammed off and had the box set up. Didn't really find much, except for the initial test pan. But took one test pan back behind this rock, kind of up underneath it, and found one good pepper piece. The honey hole's down there. Somebody's hit it pretty hard. If it just happened to be one of my followers, I kind of like to get a little info to see what all he got out of it, he or she. But I've already hit back behind this bedrock once this year. I didn't really do any test panning through here. I just wanted to throw some gravel today, so I'm not looking at getting a lot. I've always done good back behind this bedrock that's pushed up here, and in between that piece where my hose is laying. I figured I'd come up in here, just toss a little gravel, some rock out of this. Bill said that he had test panned all this back in here when they dug it out. Or not test pan, they'd ran a lot of material out of here and found a lot of good gold. I would have went on down, but I didn't want to get too far away from my boys today. We have a little friendly competition going on for the 2017 season. They want to see if they can find more gold than I can. So we're keeping everything separate. So it'll be interesting. I told them I don't always have them with me, so I'm apparently going to get more gold than they do. But I'm also trying out my new Hodgman waders, 200 gram Thinsulate. So far so good. Nice, dry and warm. But I'll get back with you after I get to running. Well, I got everything set up and going. This is actually pretty good hard pack down in there. A lot of big rocks, having a hard time getting them up out of there. But I'm already starting to pull up pieces of metal. So we know the heavies are building here. I do want to thank everybody that's viewed or liked or shared my videos or commented. I did do a little tryout with my phone. Every other phone I had before, if I turned it sideways, it would always show my video kind of sideways at 180 degrees. This one here actually flips it around when I put it in the editor. So hopefully they'll be a little more enjoyable to watch from now on. A lot less clay in this material compared to down there. He's been hard at it. I figured he would have fizzled out and gave up by now, but he's sticking with it. My little one, his feet got cold, so he's sitting on the side. I need to cut my opening down there a little larger. I'll let a little bigger rock out. A lot of nice creek rock in here. Piece of metal, like a piece of fencing. Yeah, I haven't tried Keen or any of the others. I don't know if I ever will. I kind of like the Martin box. I might eventually just order the full section of the gold stop matting to go all the way down and do away with the carpet. That matting works wonders. Yeah, I definitely got to open that hole up a little bit with my hopper. lot of rock. Went up higher, trying to get out of all this light blonde sand down in here. Bill always said it was pretty good out toward the middle of the creek, but that's all fine blonde sand out there. There might be some big rock and stuff underneath it, but standing in a foot of water, 2 foot of water already, trying to get rid of that much overburden. Might be alright in the summer months when the water's down to a trickle. I'm proud of him today. He just thinks he can outdo his daddy. Gotta love him. So how's it coming down here?
Good.
You don't have that rinsed out all the way. If you don't get it rinsed out all the way, you throw all the gold out. Or not all of it, but some of it. My little rock hound over there. What you got? Go ahead and rinse it out, Dakota. Got a little piece of quartz. What are you going to do with that? Put it in your room? Alright, now rinse it. If you still see fines, gravel and stuff in there that's smaller than the 1/4 inch mesh in there, it can still hold gold. If you throw it out, then it's up on the bank. You're learning. You gotta get these kids into prospecting so we can keep this alive. Now that don't look too bad there. There you go. Another piece of quartz. Like I said, my little rock hound going through the tailings. I think you'd be okay, Dakota, if you'd turn this every now and again and spray all the way around it. He's not doing bad. He's got plenty of black sand in there. He had me do one little cleanup earlier, and he had a few real nice pepper pieces in it. We get done running, we'll get 2 separate pans, and we'll show each of our takes for the day. Now the rockhound's in my tailings pile. Moved quite a bit of material in the last hour and a half. At your hands. Really getting into it today. Starting to get into some bigger rock down in there, and I haven't heard him get it out one-handed. We can spot a little piece of quartz from a mile away, I think. Alright, we've done our final clean out. They've run the sluice for about 3 hours. Didn't do too bad. Some nice little pepper pieces. And about 2 hours running the high banker. A lot of little pieces in there that's not popping up. It didn't do bad. Not a bad little day at Bill's. Well, until next time. Please hit like, subscribe. I still want to thank all the people that's viewed the videos over the last few weeks. And we'll keep them coming.